After that incredibly close finish at Phoenix last week, Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch, the two most recent series champions, are tied atop the point standings. Some other drivers like Austin Dillon, Martin Truex Jr., Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jimmie Johnson steadily making their way up the points ladder, while some other drivers like Kasey Kahne and the RCR teammates Paul Menard and Ryan Newman of losing several positions in the points due to trouble at Phoenix. Coors Light, the official beer of NASCAR, is the proud sponsor of the Coors Light Pole Award given to the fastest qualifier of each Sprint Cup race. It was Austin Dillon grabbing his second career Sprint Cup pole on Friday and his first pole position in 76 races. He will join Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott, and several other drivers in the Sprint Unlimited in 2017. Now here's the starting grid for the Auto Club 400 at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California. It's an all Chevy front row as Austin Dillon, who is searching for his first Sprint Cup win, lines up next to the winner of this race in 2011, Kevin Harvick, who also won last week's Thriller at Phoenix. Denny Hamlin, the highest starting Toyota driver, and Ryan Newman line up in row 2. Row 3 features two more Joe Gibbs drivers, Carl Edwards, last week's runner-up and the winner of this race in 2008, and Kyle Busch, a 3-time Fontana winner. Trevor Bayne and Chase Elliott, coming off the top 10 at Phoenix, will start in row 4. In row 5 is Joey Logano, who came close to winning this race 3 years ago before crashing along with Denny Hamlin. Alongside him is Jamie McMurray. AJ Allmendinger and Kasey Kahne, the 2006 Labor Day winner, will start from row 6. Starting in row 7 are Paul Menard, the final Richard Childress driver in the field, and rookie Ryan Blaney. Brad Keselowski, who won this race last year, and fellow Ford driver Chris Buescher line up in row 8. Martin Truex Jr. and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. will start from row 9. Jimmie Johnson and Matt Kenseth, who have combined to win 8 races here at Auto Club, will start from row 10. Two more Ford drivers, Brian Scott and Greg Biffle, make up row 11. Casey Mears and Brian Vickers will start this race from row 12. Vickers once again replacing Tony Stewart as a substitute driver. Aric Almirola is in row 13 alongside Kurt Busch, who had a bad qualifying run and is in a backup car now after hitting the wall in practice. Dale Earnhardt Jr., once again driving a Batman car, will line up in row 14 alongside his protege Regan Smith. Clint Bowyer and Michael McDowell make up row 15. In row 16 are Danica Patrick and Kyle Larson, who's moving to the rear of the field because he's in his backup car after a crash in final practice with Greg Biffle. Matt DiBenedetto and Landon Castle make up row 17. In row 18 are David Ragan and Cole Witt. Josh Wise and Michael Annett make up row 19. And Jeffrey Earnhardt rounds out the field in the number 32 Ford in row 20. And here's a look now at the race analysis. The weather is expected to be about 78 degrees and partly cloudy. There are 39 drivers starting this race. It's 200 laps, over 400 miles on this 2-mile trioval. fuel window about 55 to 60 laps, and Brad Keselowski won this race last year.